Hi guys, today I'm going to be fitting the Vanasche Motorsports case saver to the 2023 Husqvarna 701 Enduro. So these case savers, I think they're worth their weight in gold. If your chain was to snap or come off, pretty high chance that the chain's going to fly forwards and damage your engine casing and even break through the engine casing. So as standard they just come with a flimsy little plastic sprocket cover on there, so we're going to be replacing it with this nice Vanasche billet aluminium piece of kit, nice chunky. That's going to save, or at least very much minimise the chance of the chain damaging the engine case. So first thing you want to do is take off the standard cover. It's literally just two bolts. You've got a 10mm and an 8mm here. You can also use Torx bits. Simply just slides out. So you can see here, just in front of the front sprocket, literally a finger's width away, that's your clutch slave cylinder. So that's probably the first thing that your chain's going to wipe out, and then into the engine case. So this cover's going to protect that. So with the case saver, it comes two little spacers. What I've done, so they don't fall out, I've put just a little bit of grease on them. So when you're actually fitting it, it becomes a lot easier because these will just drop out when you're trying to fit it. So if you just stick a little bit of grease around them, they'll stay in place. There's one other bolt to remove once you've removed the standard cover, and that's this top aft bolt of the clutch slave cylinder. So if we go ahead and remove that, because that's the third mounting point for the new cover. So now you should have 3 bolts removed. So when you come to install the case saver, you've also got this chain slider which is going to be installed on the top. It needs, you see there, it's got a longer half to it, so the longer half points backwards on the bike. And you're just going to use the bolt supplied, which are obviously slightly longer than the standard one. So use the bolt supplied with the kit. The 2 smaller ones go at the front and the bigger one at the top. I'd always recommend starting the bolts by hand without a ratchet on them, just to make sure that they're picking up on the threads nicely into the cases. If you're doing it by hand, you'll be able to feel whether they're going in nicely or not. Whereas if you just do it straight in with the tool, you could easily cross thread it. And these are going into the engine case, so you really don't want to be doing that. So I'd go all the way down finger tight on all 3 of the bolts, just to make sure it's pulling down square. And then you can go ahead and nip them up. Don't need to be super tight. There you have it, job done.